Hi mga ka-OT, welcome to my daily class. Hi students, welcome to Grade 9 Science Quarter 2. This video lessons is all about chemical bonding. Bago yan, kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe sa aming channel, please hit the subscribe buttons and the notification bell para lagi kang updated sa aming mga bagong video. Okay class, let's continue our discussion about the second type of chemical bonding. This is none other than covalent bonding. When we say covalent bonding is also called molecular bond. It is a chemical bond that involves the sharing of electron pairs between atoms. It was commonly occurs when two nonmetals elements are bound together. One good example is two hydrogen at bond together. Remember that hydrogen is one example of non-metals. When we say non-metal elements have a strong energy attractions or high electronegativity compared to metals. Another example is two fluorine atoms bond together. Alam naman natin na may tig-pitong valence electrons ang fluorine. Kapag nag-share sila parehas ng tig-isa sa bawat isa't isa, makukumpleto nila ang octet rule na magkakaroon sila ng 8 valence electrons. Isa pang halimbawa which is the water. Ang water ay may formula o chemical formula na H2O. Kapag pinaghiwalay natin sila into elements, magkakaroon tayo ng dalawang hydrogen at isang oxygen. Ang hydrogen may isa lang niyang valence electrons, samantalang ang oxygen meron silang 6 na valence electrons. Dalawang kailangan na valence electrons pa ng oxygen para makompleto ang octet, samantalang ang hydrogen hindi siya kasama sa octet rule. Basta ang importante, sa uri ng bond na ito, kung ano ang bilang ng numbers ng electrons ang i-share niya, ganoon din dapat ang electrons na i-share sa kanya. Maliwanag ba yun, class? Kung oo, pumunta na tayo sa two types ng covalent bond. Mayroon tayong dalawang uri ng covalent bonding. Ang isa, the non-polar covalent bond, and the other one is the polar covalent bond. Ano nga ba ang pinagkaiba nila sa isa't isa? Pag sinabi nating non-polar covalent bond, equal sharing of electrons. So, ibig sabihin, dapat pantay ang kanilang ibinahaging electrons sa isa't isa. Ang isang halimbawa nga nito ay ang hydrogen 2, which is dalawang hydrogen ang nag-sharing ng kanilang valence electrons sa isa't isa. The second one is the polar covalent bond, which is an equal sharing of electrons. Ibig sabihin, hindi pantay na sharing ng electrons ang namamagitan sa bond na ito. Isang halimbawa ay ang hydrofluoride, kung saan merong isang valence electrons lamang ang hydrogen at meron namang 7 valence electrons ang fluorine. Naman ay dumako na tayo sa common examples of covalent bonding. Number 1, water. It consists of covalent bond containing hydrogen and oxygen bonding together to make H2O. The second one is the diamond. A diamond is an example of giant covalent bond of carbon. A diamond has a giant molecular structure. Each carbon atom is covalently bonded to 4 other carbon atoms. The last one is the rubber. Rubber is sticky when warm and brittle when cold. Next, let's talk about the covalent bonding melting point and the boiling points. Here are some the examples of covalent compound and their melting point and boiling point. Number 1, we have the ethanol, C2H5OH, melting point negative 117 degrees Celsius, boiling point 78 degrees Celsius. Next, we have the tetrachloromethane, CCl4, melting point negative 23 degrees Celsius, boiling point positive 76.8 degrees Celsius. Third example, which is ammonia, NH3, negative 78 degrees Celsius, negative 33 degrees Celsius, boiling point. And the last one is the methane, CH4. Melting point is negative 182 degrees Celsius. The boiling point is negative 164 degrees Celsius. And the last thing that I want you to know is the comparison chart of properties between ionic bond and covalent bond. Basis of for comparison, existence. Ionic bond exists in the solid state only. Covalent bond exists as solid, liquid, and gases. Next basis for comparison occurs between. Ionic bond occurs non-metal and metal elements while the covalent bond between two non-metal elements. Third basis for comparison is conductivity. When we say conductivity is the measure of the ease at which an electric charge or heat can pass through a material. Ionic bond has low conductivity while the covalent bond has very low conductivity. Next basis for comparison is hardness. When we say hardness is the resistance of a material to the formation of an indenter of a specific size and shape under a known load. For ionic bonding, these are hard because of the crystalline nature, while the covalent bond, these are not very hard, though exceptions are silicons, diamonds, and carbon. In terms of melting and boiling point, the boiling point is the temperature at which a material changes from a liquid to a gas when boils, while the melting point is the temperature at which a material changes from a solid to a liquid when melt. Keep in mind that a material's melting point is the same as its freezing point. When it comes to ionic bond, it was high. When it comes to covalent bond, it was low. Next one is the malleability. When we say malleability, the state of being shaped as by hammering or pressing into thin sheets. Ionic bond, these are not malleable, while the covalent bond, these are not malleable also. Next, we have the ductility. When we say ductility, the capacity to undergo a change of physical form without breaking. Non-ductile for ionic bond and non-ductile also for covalent bond. Second to the last is the volatility. When we say volatility, the tendency of a substance to evaporate at normal temperatures. Ionic bond, low volatility, while the covalent bond is high volatility. And now for the last one is the solubility. When we say solubility is a property referring to the ability for a given substance, the solute, to dissolve in a solvent. Ionic bond usually insoluble in water but soluble in organic solvents such as either alcohol, benzene, tetrachloromethane, propanone, and the other. While covalent bond usually soluble in water but insoluble in organic solvents such as either alcohol, benzene, tetrachloromethane, propanone, and the other. That's all class. Goodbye Kaotin. See you on my next video. Mama. Bye-bye.